Okay, here we're going to go over some basic functions of utility knife, carpenter's pencil, tape measure. We're going to start with the utility knife. The thing that I like about this knife is, open this up. Now you can see that that tip, it's got a chip in it. So I don't have to take the screw out. I can just push the button, pull this out, spin it around. But that one's still used. So I'll put that aside. I can get another blade out of the on-tool storage. Now I've got a sharp blade. The reason I want the sharp blade, I've got a carpenter's pencil here. This tip is pretty sharp, but you can see it's kind of stubby. I don't really like that because that means that it's going to dull really quickly. And as you can see, it gets thick very quickly. And then your lines aren't very accurate. So what I'm trying to do is take this and make this angle a little bit longer. That's about what I'm aiming for a point. Now for the tape measure. First, you got a belt hook right here. That's for clipping onto your belt to keep your tape with you. Next, we have a thumb lock. Pull the tape out, press the thumb lock, tape stays out. Now, we have the hook. Now the hook is there. You can see that there's a slot in the end of this hook, and that now, as we're looking at the hook on this, you can see the hook in the end of that tape. What that allows you to do is you can place the hook over the end of the screw. If we can see that. Now, it'll swing on that screw. So you can either take a measurement and pull from that point, or if I want to make a curve, I could put this at 8 inches, hook this on here, and make a curve. And you can use that for a really long curve. You can still swing it. Now, we also have the hook also has, if you notice, it has movement. The reason for this is because the hook has a thickness to it, probably about a 32nd of an inch. So if I take this and mark 8 inches with what I call a crow's foot, now I know I'm looking at this part of the line. That's my 8-inch line. Now, if Now my 8-inch measurement is pulled by hooking the tape on the end. If I put something up against it, now I can't hook on the wood, I'm butting into it. When I do, I want the same number here, I want that 8 inches. If it didn't move, it wouldn't allow for that adjustment for the thickness of the hook. So that's why the hook has play in it. Now let's get into, let's work with 4 inches. If I'm going to pull 4 inches, mark 4 inches there. Now, between 4 and 5 is 1 inch. That is 16 sixteenths. So the little marks are sixteenths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 sixteenths makes 1 hole. 2 sixteenths, 1, 2, 2 sixteenths is also 1/8. If you remember, you're reducing your fractions. So this is an 1/8, so that means there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eighths. And then 2/8 reduces to 1/4, 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters of an inch. And then quarters, 2 quarters becomes a 1/2 inch, 1, 2 1/2 inches. So if I want to measure 4 and 7 sixteenths, I would go 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sixteenths, and I would put a crow's foot at 7 sixteenths. And that's the point that I want right there. A basic breakdown of the first 3 tools.